guys and everybody in between. Original Asherella here. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys some stuff I got this past weekend at Anime Weekend Atlanta. Anime Weekend Atlanta is a 4-day anime-specific con held in Atlanta, Georgia. It's usually the fourth week in September. This year it was September 20th through 24th. Starts on Thursday and goes through Sunday. One cool thing about Anime Weekend Atlanta is that it goes for 24 hours. There is always something going on at the convention, like 24 hours a day from start to finish. And there's definitely more of a party vibe to this con than there is others. It is all ages and family friendly, but you know, later on in the evening the bars open up and all that kind of stuff goes on. But it was a super good time. I've got my badge right here. I love how conventions these days, you know, typically you get your ticket, it's like a badge on a lanyard. This year, the lanyard was a High Dive lanyard. That's a streaming service. And here is my badge with the Anime Weekend Atlanta art from this year. I always like to hang on to these. They're just a really cool souvenir. Of course, I always come home with so much stuff from the conventions, but I do have my badge that I've kept, and I also have a program from this year's AWA. I just like to hang on to these things. You know, it's really cool and fun to look at them later and keep them as souvenirs for, you know, down the road when you want to reminisce. But one thing that I always buy whenever I go to cons or conventions or expos is a Akibento box, and they are a subscription service that, you know, focus, like, the contents are anime and manga specific. I don't have a subscription to it, but I always make a point to buy one when I'm at an event that has a vendor set up for one. This is what their boxes usually look like. This year, the box was... Dun, dun, dun. This is what the box looked like at Anime Weekend Atlanta. I said this year, but I mean, I guess this version of the box, because they do one monthly. But it has Shenron on it, so, you know, I would have bought one anyway, but I couldn't resist buying the Shenron box. So, I'm gonna open this up and show you guys what I got in my Akibento box. Some of my favorite little collectibles and things like that have came from a blind box like this. So you never really know what you're going to get in one. And oh, with these Akibento boxes, it's usually, I think it's 8 to 10 items per box, and I'm not sure what the overall value is supposed to be, but it's usually at least like double value than what you pay. But first up, I got this really cute Michelangelo from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles stuffy. Mikey is definitely my favorite turtle, so it couldn't have been a better Ninja Turtle to be in there. I am a Donnie fan too, but Michelangelo is the party dude, so how do you not have him as your favorite turtle? Next up, a pack of Attack on Titan Colossal socks. I actually have a few other pairs of Attack on Titan socks, and so this can just add to my collection. They're really cool, red and white, Attack on Titan socks, very cool. I got this Naruto figure, and this is actually, it's not like one of the cheapy little figures. This is one that has like the individual weapons and the hands that can change, so you can put them in different poses. I don't know if this comes with a stand or not. In my last video, I mentioned how I love when figures come with stands. So I guess we'll have to wait and see when we open him up. But I'm not going to open him up right now on camera because I'm going to continue to go through the box. A lot of times in these boxes, they have some kind of like Japanese like snack or candy, and this one was no exception. Of course, I don't speak Japanese, so I have no idea what this says, but to me, they look like Japanese versions of Takis, and if you guys know what Takis are, they're like super hot, like chips, sort of. Also, these metallic tattoos. This isn't specific to any like anime or comic or anything in general, so it's kind of odd for something like this to be in here. I don't know, maybe they just needed a filler, but they are really cool. They're like metallic temporary tattoos. I will definitely use them, so happy to have these. This box, it says Akibento exclusive, and there's usually something like that in here. But in here is a necklace. It's a LED crystal necklace. you really probably can't see it very well, but there is like a scythe on it, and this is from Soul Eater. For any Soul Eater fans out there, you might be able to see it better since I turned the light on, the scythe on it. Very cool. I'm sure I'll find some use for it. Like, also, it always comes with a t-shirt. All the boxes, every time, no matter what, come with some type of anime t-shirt. And this t-shirt, I think the smallest they have is small. I wish they would do an extra small, because I always get big t-shirts and I end up having to, like, alter them and, like, customize them, because, you know, if you guys look at my Instagram or watch any of my videos, you know I don't really wear baggy clothes very often. But this is a t-shirt from Big O. So, cool. I will show you guys after I customize what I end up doing to it to make it more fitted. I'm excited to do that. And last thing in here, but not least, was this is also an exclusive item. It's only available in the Akibento box, and it is a pair of, I mean, I think they look like steampunk goggles. I'm actually going to put them on. You guys will probably think I look crazy in them. But I had a pair of goggles like this, and I broke the band on them recently, and they are green tinted, though. I think that's, like, kind of supposed to simulate night vision or something. But, you know, you're not going to wear these to your 9 to 5 or anything like that. But they're pretty cool, and I'll probably end up wearing these as a headband to hold my hair back and stuff. Like, they have, like, a cool, like, you know, kind of steampunky funky look. So anyway, these goggles, that was the last thing in the box. And of course, probably my absolute favorite part of the whole box is the actual box that it came in with Shenron. So let me pack this stuff back up, and then I'll show you a couple other things that I got. I knocked my pumpkins down. So you guys know that I can't go to anything that is anime related and not, like, lose my mind over all the Dragon Ball stuff available. I love going to expos, cons, things like that, because a lot of times you can find some really unique items that you might not be able to find otherwise. If it's something that is like a one-of-a-kind, like artisan or artist made, or if it is like officially licensed merchandise that, you know, it's just hard to find. If you're looking for something specific, you know, there's going to be a vendor most likely that has it when you go to events like that. So this I absolutely love. I always have to get something new and special and specific Vegeta whenever I go to an event like that. And I was looking for a cool new Vegeta t-shirt that did not have Goku on it. And I mentioned I was Trunks this past weekend at Anime Weekend Atlanta. And this one was actually perfect. It's My Love, Majin Vegeta. It says, "Come here, son," on the bottom. And if you guys are familiar with Dragon Ball, you know what that's in reference to in the Majin Buu saga, when Vegeta, as Majin Vegeta, sacrifices himself for the greater good. It doesn't work, but, you know, that's one of my absolute favorite Vegeta moments, because that's where we see, like, significant character growth with Vegeta. So I love Majin Vegeta. I have other videos about Majin stuff. But on the back of the shirt, down toward the bottom, it has a little kid Trunks on it. And hopefully you guys can see it, in the video. So this t-shirt I got, the only size they had was the medium. So I'm going to have to alter it to make it fit. But I'll show you guys the video when I do that as well. The last thing I'm going to show you is this wall scroll that's behind me. Here is the wall scroll. It is really, really cool. You've got Super Future Trunks, Goku, Vegeta, of course. Goku Black up there, and of course he's in Super Saiyan Rose. You got the Dragon Ball Super emblem at the top, and then at the very top corner, you got Zamasu Vegeta. That is all for this episode of Original Ashwarella. Anime Weekend Atlanta was a really good time. We saw some amazing costumes. I'm going to upload a video of those here shortly. And I really appreciate everybody tapping in. Until next time, keep on slaying like a Saiyan.